package this morning. Governor Moino names raped after Udumi Manuel salutes immediate past governor's pragmatic approach to development. Senator Ifeanyi Bob, other stakeholders in the U.S. Senatorial District root for Moino's second term. College of Education Afaransa hails 33rd matriculation. And independent petroleum marketers condemn activities of task force in Oron. We have details for you shortly. A very good morning to you and to welcome to Akbc 45. I am Eyageno. The expanded 21.5 kilometer road from Ring Road Oron Rail from Ring Road 3 roundabout to the Victor Ota International Airport gate has been named Udumi Manuel Boulevard after the immediate past governor of Akwa Ibom State, Governor Moino, made the announcement during the inauguration of the road as part of activities to mark his first year in office. People of Uyo Senatorial District under the edges of Uyo Senatorial District Consultative Forum have passed a vote of confidence on Governor Moino for attracting goodwill from Akwa Ibom people in his first year in office. At a meeting which took place at the housing residence of the political leader of Uyo, Senator Ifeanyi Bob, attendees including political office holders and other stakeholders in the district expressed satisfaction with the strides of Governor Moino. Patience John reports.
In a motion moved by the member representing Tenant Federal Constituency, Obon Olekbo, seconded by the Deputy Speaker, Obon Kufrema Sedide, the people passed a vote of confidence on Governor Moino.
That's a vote of confidence. We passed on him. We've looked at the governor's performance. We've seen how the governor unified the state. We've looked at the infrastructural renaissance in the state. We've looked at the human capital development in the state. We've looked at all facets that he promised us under the Arise agenda, and we find no fault in his performance. And so we unanimously gathered today to say that this man deserved the vote of confidence. And this man deserves to continue in office, like my friend said, 1 for 8.
Yes.
And he deserved to be in this office for good superlative 8 years. The benefit of good governance and democratic evidence. I so moved. Thank you.
I stand to having seen and known and convinced that the motion moved by my distinguished senior legislator, Oban Polego, is a complete fact and truth. And also having seen that even the people who contested the election against Pastor Moino are happy that they did not win, that it was Pastor Moino that won. I stand to second the motion, ably moved by Oban Politics.
Conveying the decision of the people, the leader of the Uyo Senatorial District's Consultative Forum, who doubles as the political leader of the Uyo Senatorial District, Senator Ifeanyi Bob, commended the governor for running an all-inclusive administration, payment of workers' entitlement, providing shelter for the aged, as well as investing in education and youth development for a greater Akwa Ibom state.
Today, in just 1 year, the verdict by millions of Akwa Ibom people on the performance of His Excellency Pastor Moino is that in just 365 days, he has effortlessly etched his name in gold. First, in the hearts of the people, and most importantly, as a man whose governance is built on humanity and compassion.
Some stakeholders lent their voices during the meeting.
He has brought peace more than anything, comfortable association, collaboration across party lines.
The senatorial district has passed a vote of confidence on the amiable governor, a man that has shown superlative performance. So far, so good. The governor has fared well with the youth, the women, and the elders. And I want him to continue that way.
In the full sufficiency program of Pastor Moino, we made sure that that bill did not stay for long, and that is why we Akbc have food today in every ward of the state.
Addresses the needs of elders. He addresses the needs of the needy. Addresses the needs of the poor.
As women, he has done so much for the women. He has involved the women in his cabinet.
Therefore reasoned that with such characteristics coupled with superlative performances, Governor Moino deserves a second term like his predecessors. Patience John, Akbc News.
Kuneyai says she feels immensely happy and proud to be associated with her principal, who has demonstrated an unwavering and concrete commitment towards honoring development in the state. She was speaking Saturday in an interview with newsmen just before the commissioning of the situated in Ibiono and Ikona local government areas. The story will be brought to you later. Akwa State children Monday joined counterparts nationwide to mark this year's Children's Day. At the event which held at the Uyo Township Stadium, Governor Moino saluted the children for participating and promised his administration's commitment to prioritizing their educational advancement and welfare. Yours truly completes the report.
The Uyo Township Stadium was filled to capacity with school children in uniforms, others without uniforms, parents and traders who used the occasion to make money. From time immemorial, the traditional 27th May has always been the same, except that this year's there was no rain that used to begin from morning till evening. The later school children could not hide their joy when Governor Moino was sighted. Addressing them, Governor saluted them for coming out neatly in their numbers, encouraging them to study hard, and promised that the present administration will leave no stone unturned in giving them quality education.
Our children's concern is dedicated on creating at the primary level a conducive environment that will engender the total well-being of our people, thus encouraging them to study and thrive in their academics and other critical skills. That informed our bold decision to establish modern primary schools with world-class facilities, the first of which we launched a little over a week ago at Christ the King School, 22C Way in Rio.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Dr. Nyeri Akpan, appreciated the governor for the provision of model schools, educational materials, and giving priority to children's welfare in the state, in line with this year's theme of the celebration. Members of the State Children's Parliament, led by the Speaker, Rhoda Vincent, alongside the National President of the Parliament, spoke on the interest of children.
The theme for this year's Children's Day celebration, enhancing the total well-being of the Nigerian child through quality education and skill development, highlights the importance of quality education
children base their minds on their expectations, our parents went back memory lane of their experiences.
I want the government to give free education for the children on the road. I want the government to put down the prices of things so that parents can afford things for their children. I feel very proud to be a child.
So I feel the government should build more schools, secondary schools, primary schools, for some children who don't have the opportunity to pay school fees and fend for themselves.
Things are more expensive now in this economic, like, because sometimes going to school, the transport and normal life I don't pay that, so now increase in fuel rates. So I want, even the food we eat, things, the economic factors that affect us, so it affects our parents, so we want the government to reduce the rate of things.
The one and only 27 May that I went for, well, I didn't even have a place to sit down like this one's doing, so I stood, but we have to sit for hours. Obviously there are a lot of practice, marching, and I really anticipated coming here, so I guess I had fun eating, actually marching part. I can remember eating ice cream.
That means que se venga 27 May. That ke do it to. Amma sin tam ko sin dong kenen dem kwan kan kenen enjoy. Inde we man sang amen dong ta mai kenen ta mem pa se ke se yam dia rice ta karantoro.
As adults, it's something you don't make at 27 when you think people, but now my age so just thank God of that. It is people, it dies, it die you, but they are eating chicken, fried chicken.
The 2024 theme of the National Children's Day celebration is enhancing the interests of children in educational and skills development. Akbc News.
Congratulations to our Akwa Ibom children, and we wish them the best. In a bid to meet the housing needs of the people, Governor Moino has allotted 150 housing units of the 223 deluxe apartments of Grace Estate to civil servants. Governor Moino made this known in Ibionibom while inaugurating the 36 units of two-bedroom bungalow for indigent families across the state under the Arise Compassionate Hymns. He also approved the construction of 164 more houses to complete the 200 targets within 2 years and 400 at the end of his first term in office. Patience John has details.
Inaugurating the Grace Estate located in Ibionibom and Ikano local government areas, Governor Moino clarified that the 150 housing units for civil servants of between grade levels 1 and 8 will be allotted to beneficiaries through lottery on a soon-to-be-announced date by a committee led by the head of civil service in line with his administration's resolve to improve the living standard of Akwa Ibom workers.
Today we are commissioning 236 units of two-bedroom deluxe apartments. 150 of these units will be given to civil servants from grade levels 1 to 8. And please listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. This will be done through a raffle draw, because we don't want anything to be put under the table. So we are going to have an expression of interest that people will use. If you are interested in joining that bid to get one of these flats and you are within level 1 to 8, the head of the civil service is the chairman of that committee. The expression of interest you will pay is 50,000 naira.
The governor disclosed plans to increase the unit on the two housing estates within Ibionibom Ikano Akbc and directed the immediate construction of a police station, model primary school, model health center, mini market and recreational facilities to enhance the living conditions of residents in the estate. He also mentioned other projects in the area to include construction of Usikoro Mama and Ipanya roads, as well as the Bionibum General Hospital.
That Urana road is critical. If I know on yourself, it was a great trade in Amusoro. Urana. So now will not fear. Doing everything to develop this state, and we are in a hurry about it. So cooperate with us and let us do what we have to do.
Stakeholders of Ibionibum and Ikono local government areas, including Community Nemebo and says SU Akbc, appreciated the governor over the development strides in the areas and pledged their continuous support to ensure the successful execution of projects in the actualization of the rice agenda.
Are we going to ask you for something? No, we won't. Because in every conversation after Nsubium, you ask for Ibiono. And therefore, there is absolutely no reason to ask you for anything. Your Excellency, we didn't ask for the completion of this estate, you came on your own. Your Excellency, we didn't ask for the third ring road, you brought it yourself. Your Excellency, we didn't ask for the completion of the road that taught you a day. You did it yourself. Therefore, without soliciting, you will keep doing for us. Why are we confident that you do that? Because you are a fair man.
Ami, Ufang, Akayene Kami, Paramount like on Abu Yangwe, Nkama Daigo Ruka, Abu Yangbo Funoye, Immense Buffin Uruaku, Amano wants to be wood, one on Bunchebi saying Dakar Acquisition Center.
Patience John, Akbc News.
College of Education of Answer Hills 33rd matriculation ceremony. Details shortly after the break. Please stay with us.
This is home, where we all belong. The place where life is beautiful. When we live together in unity and love. It's all man, you know. We go stand together, we go make up better. We be brothers and sisters, no matter where we be. It's all man, you let's live together in peace and harmony.
Akbc State College of Education of Aranse has concluded the matriculation of its 33rd NCE 6th degree and first part-time and sandwich degrees programs. The event held weekend at the college sports ground. Uyoko Swa reports.
The 33rd NCE 6th degree first part-time and sandwich degree matriculation ritual of the Akbc State College of Education of Aranse witnessed the admission of 744 students into various programs of the institution. A breakdown of the number according to academic program has 69 students for Nigeria Certificate in Education, 597 students for degree, 70 students for sandwich, while 8 are for part-time studies. The admission rites, according to the tradition of the institution, was performed by the provost of the college, Professor Daniel Udo, after an elaborate procession of the students and management staff, followed by their presentation by deans of the different schools.
To our dear matriculating students, on behalf of management and staff of the college, you are welcome. We advise you to key in into the great vision of the college as an academic institution. This is a new dawn for all of you today. We expect a more prestigious congregation at the end of your studies. following you will be awarded certificates and degrees to mark the successful end of the journey we need today. I formally admit you all as students of the Akbc College of Education
The Commissioner for Education, represented by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Mrs. Rose Bassi, spoke of the priority accorded education and the proper training of teachers by the Omoino administration. While the chairman, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Committee on Education, represented by Dr. Effiong Ebieme, assured that the House will continually accord the institution adequate support through relevant legislations to remain efficient and effective.
Under His Excellency's leadership, significant initiatives have been carried out in the education sector, such as payment of bursaries to students in tertiary institutions, the global convention approval to construct a 5-kilometer road, internal road here in the school. It will commence very soon.
The fanfare at the matriculation arena was intense, depicting the enthusiasm and delight of the students for undergoing the profound ritual at their preferred institution of higher learning. Uyoko Uswa, Akbc News.
The rector of Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic, Dr. Moses Omobong, says the institution is determined to remain one of Nigeria's centers of entrepreneurial excellence and manpower development. The rector stated this Monday while conducting journalist and an on-the-spot assessment of the Polytechnic's Entrepreneurial Center as well as major projects within the Polytechnic community.
The media tour took the team to the Polytechnic's library, where tables manufactured by staff and students were showcased, the wood workshop and craft center, science complex under construction, which when completed will host the chemical and biological sciences, as well as the engineering block and the mechatronics workshop, which houses the automobile workshop for car maintenance and repairs. Other facilities visited were the fitting and mechanic workshop, where welding and fabrication are done, the assembly workshop, which houses the assembled double-seater desk produced and manufactured by the Polytechnic, and the chemical workshop for soap manufacturing, where liquid and bar soap are produced. Also inspected were the Polytechnic's block molding machine, which produces blocks used in construction of classroom blocks, offices, and laboratories. Speaking during the tour, the rector, Dr. Moses Omobong, noted with delight that apart from emerging Nigeria's second-best polytechnic, Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic has produced students who have excelled in the national and international competitions and won laurels for the state. He expressed appreciation to Akwa Ibom State government for its support, which has made the Polytechnic to maintain its reputation as one of Nigeria's most preferred destinations for academic training, entrepreneurial development, and skills acquisition. According to the rector, between 2014 and 2018, Akwa Poly has ranked 99 out of 110 polytechnics in Nigeria, but moved from 99th to 18th position from 2019 to 2021 when he took over, and in 2023 the Polytechnic overtook other renowned polytechnics to emerge Nigeria's second best.
Today, the focus of the present administration is classified and organized education, and the only statement that will make the next 10 weeks in the other is the cost of the population and the education with the help of the state government. That's what I want to get.
According to the rector, Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic is determined to play its role as a critical partner of government's RISE agenda on entrepreneurial development, small and medium enterprise, skills acquisition, enhanced technical capacity for self-empowerment, and capacity building.
We have the common mechatronics. Mechatronics is the blend of mechanical and electronic. You know, most of the cars we buy today is no more than the owner of 1990 something. It's a blend of mechatronics and mechanical parts.
Kingsgate Christian International School with housing estates. Uyo now has a new king and queen for the 2024-2025 academic year. Master Nathan Darima Obarike, a grandson to the governor, is now the new king, while Miss Kini Abasi Wemekanam is the latest queen. They emerged king and queen after a keenly contested pageantry conducted weekend in the school premises. Again, yours truly reports.
It was an amazing day for the pupils of Kingsgate Christian International School weekend as they participated in several activities to mark the emergence of the new king and queen of the school. There were performances at different grades like dances from various tribes in Nigeria, careers outing, recitations, and choreography.
A doctor is someone who takes care of sick patients. I'm a scientist. Scientists are people who discover new things and research how things work. They know about new things.
The contestants for the new king and queen, numbered up to 10 for each gender, were taken through different exercises including modeling. They were treated to intelligence tests in line with their outfits and sex.
Question number 3. Spell the word merchandise.
Merchandise.
The current speaker of the Akwa State House of Assembly is who?
Right Honorable Jana Ocha.
At the end of the competition, Nathan Darima Obarike was announced the 2024-2025 king of the school, while Kimiara Siwemekani emerged the queen for the station and were both decorated by their predecessors. Prizes were presented to them and the runners up by the proprietors of the school, Mrs. Cecilia Odosin and spouse, who applauded the children for their courage and the pageantry. The couple thanked parents for believing in the school, promising not to compromise on the standards.
Children will know who they are. Children will know that they have potentials. So we just thought of how to mark this day to show the children, show forth what they have. So we decided to put together this event of choosing Mr. and Miss Kingsgate.
There is no data, all those people that contested. We tell you that we have won. The idea of having the contest was to celebrate and nobody will go backside. To praise what we have given to them and we have given all to them.
Talented guardians of the emerging king and queen saluted the school for building confidence in the children, describing the exercise as fair.
children have mental picture of what they want to do in the future, and it's really nice. I think the school has done well. And well, on the scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll do a 9.5.
Because I know she has a good and I know she needs to do very well.
I'm going to be a good teacher. I'm going to represent my parents and my school.
Let's say very clear. Let's be a great school. I'm going to make my parents and my teachers proud.
Beautiful one there. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, Oron chapter, has condemned the action of Operation Delta State Safe Joint Task Force personnel in Ibaka community, Mbo local government area. Addressing the press in Oron, IPMAN stated that the personnel of Operation Delta Safe had invaded small-scale businesses, sealing off petrol stations in the area, and described such actions as frustrating and unproductive. Well, Wilson was there in Ibaka and filed this report.
Exposing the grievances of his members, the chairman, IPMAN, Oron chapter, Deacon Otuaka Etam, decried the confiscation of petroleum products seized from the people instead of protecting lives and property. Deacon Etam gave a breakdown of the impounded items and sealed off petrol in the area.
This ruling is necessary because military operation at Ibaka under the guise of code name Operation Delta State, a joint task force operation which tend to frustrate small-scale businesses in our nation by their investment and sealing of filling stations. For clarity, let me give a breakdown of what the DFC receives from our individual members' station. One, the famous filling stations at Ibaka. 4 tons of PMS and 2 tons of APO was taken out of that station. 2, super filling station. 5 tons of PMS for vitamin was also taken out of that station.
Playing his weight behind the Oron chapter, State Chairman of IPMAN, Comrade Francis Odoyen, called on the Governor Pastor Moino to come to their aid.
I want to address everybody that what is happening now to no account should our people, because we cannot just take the law into our head, the wealth of our head, to be for granted. We are on top of the matter. No else will be restored.
The marketers demanded the immediate release of the 44 drums of diesel and sealing of the petrol stations in Ibaka for normal sales, as well as release of 2 trucks each laden with 45,000 liters of petrol by the Nigerian Army 2 Brigade Rio. They, however, issued 7 days ultimatum to the JTA personnel to release their trucks, adding that failure may lead to the shutting down of operations in Oron Federal Constituency.
Our legal business, they block us when they are earning from the government of their salaries. Then they disturb those people not to come and buy the fuel from us. We have our legal business with license authorized by the government, the federal government. I don't know why they are stopping us.
The business community in Ibaka have expressed concern over the hike in fees from Ibaka to Oron, attributing it to the face-off with GTA.
This is a community called flat in the local government area and is made up of over 40,000 Nigerians. They are living there. And there is no means of reaching out to them in terms of fuel, and the only occupation that they have is fishing. 90% of the inhabitants in the area are fishermen. And the only means of them to survive is to access fuel here in Ibaka.
Efforts to get the Commander 2 Brigade to speak on the matter has proved abortive.
Clerics Clerics from different church denominations weekend convention St. Dominic's Church of Perpetual Adoration Uyo. The gathering was to mark the second anniversary of the present administration of Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Akwa Ibom State. Uraba Seposen reports that the event had the theme, The Power of Unity.
Preaching at the event, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Ekuwem, who is the Archbishop Province of Calabar, strategically analyzed the core purpose of power and unity in the body of Christ, and called on Christians, irrespective of denominations, to unite for the uplift of the Church Universal.
God is not just powerful. God is power. God is not just powerful. God is power. So anything that has power, we can say is powerful. A powerful man, powerful speech, powerful song, whatever. But that is not even really testing the one that is power.
Addressing the event, the countryman Akwa Ibom State Chapter, Bishop Chris Nyong, charged the new executive members to unite for a smooth and harmonious running of the system.
Akwa Ibom State has remained stable and harmonious without any disruption or challenges. It brings joy to the executive team to celebrate this achievement. The theme of this celebration, the power of oneness, is to express gratitude and celebrate the triumph of uniting the CAN, ESCO, the 5 blocks in CAN and our past leaders, CAN and the state government, CAN and the state governor and government, CAN and the churches in Akwa Ibom State. Recognizing that God bestowed success upon us is of utmost importance.
Good messages were received from the Reverend Umar Pai, immediate past CAN chairman, Reverend Nduesu Ikwere, and Professor Isaiah Song, prelate of Believers Assembly.
The 6 members of the authorities in Nigeria, they have financed corruption. And there is system of corruption to make sure Nigeria will never hold a free nation.
The event featured song presentation by Reverend Enobong Essien, who is the producer of Yagibon Akam, Thanksgiving, songs, and cutting of the anniversary cake. High points of the event was prayers by different ministers for the church, CAN executive, state governor, and the family, Akwa Ibom State and Nigeria. Akbc News.
The package for you this morning, but before we go, another look at the top stories. 21.5 kilometers around road from Ring Road 3 to Victor Tar Airport is now called Udemy Emmanuel Boulevard. Governor Eno announced this while inaugurating the road as part of his first year in office. Leaders of Uyo Senatorial District have called for a second term for Governor Moeno in view of the sterling performances in just 1 year in office. Arising from a meeting at Senator Fion Bob's residence, the stakeholders expressed satisfaction with the goodwill the governor is attracting from national and international bodies. The 33rd matriculation of the College of Education of Answer is taking place with NCE degree first part-time and sandwich students involved. We also brought a report that Independent Petroleum Marketers Association in Oran has condemned the activities of a joint task force which have resulted in the closure of many filling stations in Oron, causing economic hardship in the area. That's it. We thank you so much for giving us your time, and we wish that you have a very rewarding public holiday. Good morning.